I honestly don't know. Hey Rodrigo, welcome back to the stream. How's it going? How's your day? Enjoying the discount gems event? Or discount energy event? I was just on the treadmill today, man. Nothing crazy. Alright, so this is my regular Widow team. Running Double Snake Lady, Manas, Xenia, and Fathom. Forgot his name there. Fathom can be replaced by anybody. I've even used the Nature Archangel. So it's very consistent. It's pretty much a 100% team. The nice thing about the Double Snake Ladies and Manas is all the dots will just melt the boss. And Fathom here is nice shield for the waves as well. The Nagas are fantastic for here, not only because they pass the dots on, but their shields are based on enemy max HP, which makes them fantastic for a starter Widow team. Because that shield up will prevent your mons from losing too much health, which will stop the boss from doing that huge double laser thing, which obviously is usually what kills people once they get to the boss. So this is normally a pretty quick run, around minute 10, minute 15. And then I'm going to show you how to drop down and hopefully level some units. A lot of people, I think, in this game are doing way too much of their time in scenario. So I'm gonna hopefully get a chance here to show you how we can drop that down. I've still done less than 1,000 runs of scenario. So this run's a little longer than normal, minute 23. They did say they just nerfed the mark buff debuff again, so that could be why. Just a few seconds slower. But once you've got all your Mon 6-star and you're ready to go, we can actually drop this down and do a 4-man team. So let's go back in. Let's take Fathom out. Oops. So the trick for this one is you have to put Xenia in front because she needs to be able to strip and she needs to be able to heal everybody. So if she's in the front, she can kind of do both, and she can be your tank as well. So we're going to do that, and then we're just going to find the last fodder unit I was leveling. We're going to run it 4-man. And then after this, we're going to try running it 3-man. Almost 50 followers? Thanks. Congrats, Rodrigo. Yeah, we're getting close. I'm using a webcam. Valley, don't make fun of the way I say it. Alright, so the 4-man team is going to be almost identical because Fathom really doesn't do a lot of damage. He will pass the odd damage over time back to the boss, but really he's just there for the shield. So the time will be maybe 10 seconds slower max. The trick to this is your fodder has to die. If your fodder doesn't die here, then you're going to die when you get to the boss because the fodder will lose a lot of health and then the boss will do that laser thing again. So you need, ideally use, in Widow 10, which is fire, you got to use nature fodder. You don't have to, but I accidentally used the water fairy and she actually survived a little bit and made it to the boss. So if that happens and they make it to the boss, you're probably gonna wipe. I've still cleared it when that happens, but it's just not smart. So bring nature element that you're farming or that you're leveling, and you should be fine. So we're at the boss already. We're at a minute 9, so this should be pretty quick as well, as long as we get the strip. There it is. So really the only 3 units you need for this are Xenia, a Snake Lady, and Manas. And there we go. So minute 25. Only a couple seconds slower with the 4-man team. Let's keep that just in case. I can't remember. And finally, let's run it down and do a 3-man team. So for the 3-man team, you just need those 3 units. We're going to take her out. Now, what I would do for this, if you're going to try it, first of all, these 3, the Xenia, Manas, and the Water Snake Lady, all have to be 6-starred. Because you can't afford, if you do have to take a laser, you need to be able to tank it out. And you need quite a bit of HP for that, so you do need decent gear. What I would do is put your 2 fodder units in the top. That way, the 2 top units are probably going to die, because they're in the middle. So they're more likely to get hit. And then these 2 are tanking. You can do it the other way too. I've actually done it this way for quite a while just to make sure they die. But if they're nature units, they're going to die either way. So it really doesn't matter once your team's ready. In terms of gear, all I have on them, Xenia is on Adept with full HP, well, no, actually HP accuracy. Manas is HP, defense, attack, but I'm actually going to switch him to another attack room, take the defense out. And the Snake Lady is on a strange build, but she should probably be on Adept as well. Mine just isn't. She's just super, super tanky. So you can see both fodder died. And we're still going through the waves relatively quickly. Now, this isn't 100%. It's probably about 90%, because occasionally Xenia can die. Occasionally she gets trapped, and because Manas doesn't do a lot of heal, and you don't have much damage, she can occasionally get kind of caught by these waves and get sucked in by these trash cans with their like saw that comes down and kind of traps you. She can get stuck occasionally and you can die. But like I said, it's only about 10% of the time. If you're really desperate to level fodder, it's way better doing it this way than doing it in scenario, because you're getting the same amount of XP and you're actually getting gear as well at the same time. So it doesn't make any sense to do it the other way. And this time isn't too much slower. So we're at a minute 22 and we're already at the boss. And this is pretty safe once you're here. So the same thing, as long as you get the strip, you should be okay. The only thing is, because I'm not running double Snake Lady, you don't have as many dots, and they will put up immunity again. So you need that, you need to be able to clear that immunity the second time. Hopefully Manas doesn't die. So there's the second immunity. She stripped it right away. And there you go. So 2 minutes on the dot on a 3-man team. So hopefully that helped you out. And thanks for everyone in stream for helping out with the video. I'm going to sell this. Alright, whoops, I didn't want to restart that.